Hello, hello, hello. Actually, I'm just going to turn off. Oh, no, that's fine. That should be fine. Yeah. So, hello, hello. How's it going? I hope you're well. Thierry here from thierryalexander.com. I'm connecting from different places, my personal profile, private community, Rise and Roll, as well as YouTube. So, hope you're well. Let me know if you can hear me well as well. That'd be great. I'm just going to double check here just to make sure that we're good. Yeah, we seem to be good. Um, just wanted to pop in and say hello, see how you're doing. I'm just going to put this on public because I love being public on my social media. Um, and here we are. So yes, Thierry from thierryalexander.com, as I said, meeting with you here live on a regular basis. And this week is a little different. I am not going to come live on Thursday at 8 p.m. on my business page or private community, neither on YouTube or anywhere else for that matter, because I am actually going into a silent meditation self retreat from tonight 8 p.m., which is amazing. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be challenging in some ways because I usually go to a center to do that each and every single year over my birthday, but it hasn't happened for the past 2 years, obviously. Now, what I want to talk about is to just connect. Literally just came out of a meeting with a person that's second follow-up that we're doing. This person has been referred to me because she wants to create a retreat. She's in business, she does massages, and she actually is the person who massaged me yesterday. Beautiful, gorgeous, magical, extraordinary massage that I've ever had before. It was just incredible. This massage got me to connect with myself and to connect with my higher source. And literally, I got emotional during the massage. Have you ever been emotional during a massage? Like literally, I had my eyes closed, tears were coming out, and it was just crazy, but so good. Like releasing, connecting to the core. I felt so much gratitude during that massage. It was unbelievable. Anyway, this person has been referred to me for the marketing of their business. So we had a first meeting, we had a follow up. Today we had a second follow up, and we're both intuitive people, and we love connecting with what is true from within. We're not just mechanical. Even for my marketing business, I like to connect people with their mind, their body, and their soul at the same time. So I'm very holistic oriented, even when it comes to strategies and techniques and tools and things like that. So second follow-up today, and it turns out that for us it is true to do more of a collaboration um, rather than a service of mine being provided to hers. Okay, collaboration sound and feels right, better and more right than actually me providing her a service. And it was so weird the way it happened. And this is why I'm talking about connecting with it. When I say connect with it, connect with your higher source, connect with your intuition, try to work on this, because the more you do work on that side of yours, the more magical stuff you're going to attract in your life. Just incredible. Let me share with you this little quick story. Um, if you've been following me, you know that I am in a marketing group coaching program that is an 8 weeks course. We are on week 5 right now. We've got 3 more weeks to go, and already on week 4, I mean, there had some steps that happened and things that became clear for me. On week 4 was a massive breakthrough for me and pretty much everyone in the group coaching that I'm part of at the moment. This breakthrough for me was mostly the type of audience that I am serving, and it was connecting also with what is uh, aligned with me and I went back into my childhood. I went back into what is in my comfort zone. I know it's a weird thing to talk about, or to hear, or to put your head around. We usually talk about getting out of the comfort zone to grow and to become better and things like that. Actually, how about tuning into what is in your comfort zone that you're comfortable to do, and that you love doing, and expand that comfort zone rather than going out of the comfort zone, which obviously is going to be uncomfortable. Now, does expanding your comfort zone going to make you uncomfortable at times? Yes. But yet, how about connecting with what is in the comfort zone and expand that rather than going out of the comfort zone? It's so much more holistic. It makes more sense, right? To connect with yourself. And so when we did that within the coaching program that I'm part of, I had that realization that when I was a child, traveling was my thing for escapism, for expanding, for connection, for learning, also helping other people connect and stop the bullshit that they have in their mind. Okay, I'm really good at triggering people and seeing what is playing in their mind, and when they are playing bullshit stories, they're limiting beliefs, that they are limiting themselves in doing something, whereas they've got the capabilities, and they are more than enough. They are more than capable of doing what they want to do. Okay, I'm really good at this. And so, anyway, during that coaching program that I'm part of, we still have 3 weeks to go. If you just joined, let me know where you're tuning in from, if it's my personal profile, my private community, Rising Roll, or YouTube, because I'm on those 3 places at the same time. And what came out was to serve other people, but on a different level. And my coach told me something which was out of the blue. Again, she works as an with intuition, which I do tend to attract a lot of people that work with intuition, because that's who I am and how I operate as well. And she asked me, would retreat perhaps be a thing for you, to create retreats where you're bringing people together to teach them marketing? And we just left it there, and I tuned into it. I marinated with the idea. I just asked myself, meditated in it, and I was like, hold on a minute, shut the front door. About 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I came out of my silent meditation retreat that I go to each and every single year on my birthday, which again hasn't happened for obvious reasons for the past 2 years, I told my partner that I wanted to create some type of retreats where people can work, learn about marketing, but also have that holistic side of it, meditating in the morning, meditating at night, learning to have a healthy routine that is connecting the mind, the body, and the soul together with their business at the same time. I kind of forgotten about this, to be honest. I let it go. And now in my coaching program, it came back. My coach asked me this, and I resonated with that. And I was like, okay, yeah, why not? Listen, on the same night or the next morning, same night, a friend of my partner and I sent us a message referring this masseuse, this person who does massage and wants to create a retreat and wants to know about marketing. And that friend of mine, that friend of ours, doesn't even know that I'm going through a coaching program, doesn't even know that I was thinking of retreat in the past about 4 years ago, doesn't know all those things. Yet she had that person coming to her shop who she knows she does massage, and she told her about the fact that she wants to do a retreat, and she said, oh, retreat, and oh, this friend of mine marketing, and he does marketing, and he loves retreat. So I don't know why, but maybe you can connect. Again, she works with intuition, even if she doesn't necessarily know about it, but she does. And then we connected with this person who wants to create retreat. We had a first meeting. We talked about it. She gave me everything. I've asked questions because that's the importance of me meeting with people, is to ask what they want to do, where they're at, what is it that they are envisioning, and to figure out the missing piece in between to connect the pieces together. Okay, so we had a chat about her retreat, to how it could work and all this. I had so much information. I told her, and that's also a recommendation I would give you if you're in business and you're doing some consultations of some sort. If you're a coach, someone who gives sessions of some sort, and you need to digest, people will respect the fact that you're telling them, is that okay to go away, give me 24 to 48 hours to digest the information and come back to you with an offer. So that was a yes. So obviously people would be like, yeah, of course, I want you to think of me when you're away from our session, right? We met for a second follow-up a few days back, and hold on. Yeah, we met for a second follow-up, and then wait. Was it the second or the no, that was, oh yeah, because no, actually today was the second follow-up. Was the follow-up. Yet yesterday she gave me a massage so I could experience, her skills and what she does, and also for her to connect with me, because intuition, we work with energies, so energies connect. And so we did that yesterday. It was beautiful. It gives her a confirmation that she wants to work with me. So today we met for the follow-up, and then she gave me her feedback saying that she feels that we can work. There's something for us to work together, yet not for her to receive my coaching services to learn marketing for her business. But there's something, and she didn't know how to word it. And so interesting that you said that. So I shared with her the story that I've just shared with you, the fact that I was thinking of retreat for years ago, that my coach that is coaching me at the moment in my business has mentioned retreat, and she's been then introduced to me on that same day, and everything is kind of connecting all the dots. And what my feeling and my intuition is telling me is that we are most likely meant to be doing a collaboration together rather than me providing my services. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, that feels so right. Because obviously in the type of retreat that I want to create, I want to do the marketing side, bringing some entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs wannabes, but also have that holistic side of it. And both of she and I are doing meditation, so we want to bring meditation in the morning of the retreat, at the end of the end of each day of the retreat, and in between bring her skills like her intuition massage, where she connects with the body, she connects you with your soul, with your own core of what is within yourself that you need to connect with. I mean, let me tell you what I've experienced yesterday was, I never had that in a massage. Getting so emotional and connected and have so much gratitude during a massage. Usually it's very mechanical, right? Like let's work on that point, or that's the point that you need some work on. Okay, let's do this. It was beyond this. It's unexplainable, untangible. You need to experience it. You can check my story if you want to know who she is. I've tagged her actually. Anyway, so today we had a follow-up, and I've told her all the story, because during the first meeting that we've had, I didn't tell her about my stuff and what I wanted to create and all this, because it was about her. But then today, after all this, it made sense to connect the dots and say, hey, actually, perhaps. And now we are on the project to create a retreat. So connect with the energy within you. Let things open. Be open-minded to possibilities. Another thing, actually, talking about this, and I'm so grateful for my boyfriend to have caught me in my own shit, basically, in my own limiting beliefs. When this person has been referred to me on that night, that my coach told me have you ever thought of doing a retreat? And I connected the dots. Okay, 4 years ago, I actually did wanted to create a retreat, which is, bringing entrepreneurship as well as holisticness and mindfulness and meditation, etc. And then this person has been referred to me on that night. I thought, this is crazy, right? But then there's a thing in the message that she sent me, that made me feel like, no, I'm not really sure, and blah, blah, blah. And my partner looked at me and he said, hold on a minute, don't you see it? Don't you see what's going on? Like, you told me 4 years ago you wanted to create a retreat. Now you coach that you are within the program for you to take your business to the next level. Is somehow because she's also working with intuition. All the people that I have in my life, most of them connected intuitively. And she tells you about retreat. This person now who does massage and wants to create a retreat is referred to you today on the same day, and you're about to put her out without even exploring other things, because she's saying something in the message that basically she's in a place where she doesn't have a big budget. She doesn't want to spend money in something that, and I was like, oh, free stuff for exchange. She wanted to exchange services. And I was like, I'm doing that. As an ex-active makeup artist, I did a lot of free stuff. And I was like, no, I don't want to have that experience. People are paying for my services as a marketer, and they're paying, I'm high-end coaching services, tickets type of thing. And people are paying my services good money. I'm quite flexible. I'm under the marketplace. I'm under the market in terms of what I charge, yet good money. And I don't want to give free stuff. I give free stuff all the time online, on my blog, on Facebook Lives, on a free discovery session, complimentary discovery sessions, etc. Anyway, so my mind was playing. My shit was in the forefront of my mind, basically, and I was limiting myself. I was bringing all my stories that were going to make me say no to an opportunity without even exploring and discovering what are the possibilities. Does that make sense? Like, have you ever felt maybe said no to something, and later on you've told yourself, what if I would have said yes? What if I would have said yes? And I think people in their deathbed, they tend to regret the things they've said no to, but never the things they've said yes to and they failed at, because at least they've given a try to that thing. Give me some yeses if you agree with that, if you relate to it as well. And so anyway, I was like, thank you. My boyfriend caught me in my shit, right? And sorry for being like, I'm just letting it as it comes. Like, I usually keep it very PJ and PJ or PG, kids friendly. But I just want to be me, right? I just want to be me and giving it raw, and this is what it is. And I want to tune and give you back. I want to tune into myself, into my intuition, into what's true to me, and give it back to you because it can serve you. What serves me, and what happens to me, maybe you need to have that story, shared with you, because perhaps you're going through something in your life that might be making you think, oh, do you know what? Thank you so much. Because I've got people doing exactly that I'm following, and I'm so grateful. But going back to my boyfriend, I'm so deeply damn grateful that he actually caught me and said, hey, don't you see what's going on here? And today I'm actually talking about a collaboration for a retreat that we're going to create. It's not, an ASAP kind of thing. It's a beautiful project if we are materializing it and making it a concrete project, then it's going to happen organically. It isn't a rushed type of thing. But here we are, new possibilities. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling and repeating myself here. But does that make sense to you? Like, you've got to be connected. You've got to accept that when you're connected, you're going to attract magical things. You've got to give yourself the chance that magic exists, because it does. When I was in Southeast Asia back in 2016 for 4 months, let me tell you, like, people and situations, magical stuff were happening for me and coming to me, and I was like, where the hell is that happening? Like people being referred to me for business that I haven't had to prospect, or and I'm like, where is that coming from? Because I'm tuning into myself, because I'm connecting. And the more you connect within, the more you're doing the self work, the more your external work, what you see, what you live is going to be in alignment with what is it that you are wanting to create. You've got to work within first to get what you want outside in the visual world. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes people say, and I used to be one of them, so I'm not yelling at you, I'm sharing, and I'm sharing my experience, which hopefully can serve you as well. I used to be the whining. Sometimes when I see those like Facebook memories coming up from 2008 or 2010, up until like 2011, 12, before I got in the personal development type of work and intuition type of work. I mean, those memories on Facebook, Jesus, like even like things like oh, I'm having a fucking bad day, and I forgot my keys inside my flight, I'm now locked out, and oh, I'm so damn depressed to go to work, and this, and I mean, I see this, I'm like, this is a complete different person. And at that time, I can tell you the reason I didn't like what was happening in my life externally is also because it was a reflection of who I was within myself. And do I have bad days now? Yes, I do. I just tackle it I just approach it in a different way. And sometimes I feel like, oh my God, yeah, it's shit, and I want to travel, and I want to go away, and I want more of this, and I want more of that, and I want to be more of this, and I want to be more of that. Yet it doesn't last that long. I just know, like, okay, this is not me. I've got to catch myself back and be like, okay, that's fine. Everything is okay. I've got a beautiful life. I've got great opportunities coming to me. People in my life are amazing or intuitively connected as well. I've got a beautiful environment I'm living in. I love the part of London that I live in, even if sometimes I feel the urge of going away from England and traveling and go elsewhere, because that's who I am. I love experiencing and connecting with newness, new stuff, new people, new cultures, new food, new environment, new sceneries, new everything, because my energy is then triggered and moved, and then when I'm agitated in a good way, then I can create more. I'm more like my creativity is floating within me, right? I don't know if you can relate to this, to traveling. To Do you travel? Do you like traveling? What does traveling makes you feel? What does traveling makes you feel? For me, it's expanding, escaping, newness, connection. That's what it is. And I need that on a regular basis. Now, can you travel in a different way? Yeah, I think so. But it also is a matter of enjoying your already existing surrounding where you are, so that you can enjoy more of what is going to come to you. Because actually, it's not about the place. I can tell you, at times I was in Thailand and I was sad as, and my dad passed away at that time. Not that I've got a bad relationship with death. Actually, I think it's an extension of life, so I'm fine with that. But a lot of things happened at that time, and I was in Thailand, and I was like, I'm in this most amazing place, and I still feel like I can avoid something missing. I was connecting, and it was better. My awareness was rising even more. The land, I think, also was very rich. Yet I could feel some sadness within me still. It's not about the place. It's not about the geographical place. It's about what the work you're doing within yourself. You need to connect with it, whatever it is for you. Higher source, higher divinity, God, angels, universe. It doesn't matter what you call it. You've got to connect with it. And one thing that helps me connect massively is meditation. Is it going to happen in one day? No. I've been meditating for years. Do you meditate? If you do, let me know what type of meditation do you do, because there are many different type of meditation. Meditation is a great way to connect. Meditation, gratitude journaling, doing some massage, having a massage done, even more so with someone who's intuitively connected. Personal development, working on yourself, on your mind, your body, and your soul is what is going to help you connect more and more and more and more to your own source and the higher source. And when you do this, it's just incredible. It's just like, it brings me emotions right now. It just is, another world. You feel that there are so much possibilities in the world that you can create. Whatever a man is thinking, a man or a woman think about can bring about. It might take time to create something that comes to your mind. It might take time to acquire the resources that you need, but it is possible. You need to stick to it. And actually, when you're really well connected, as you've noticed through my story, it can be really fast to attract things and people and resources and money. Like, I get paid, like I've got commission notifications dropping in my email on several times a month. I get paid several times a month. I used to get paid once a month, a fixed salary. And I was not even acknowledged for the work I was providing and the energy I was putting for someone else's dream that I was building. Relate to that? I was feeling depleted. I was feeling disgusted because I was not acknowledged. I was feeling that I knew I had more to give, but I was not feeling valued by the workplace, the work environment. Hence, entrepreneurship is right for me. It's a different ball game because self-discipline, limiting beliefs are coming up. You've got to do even when the motivation has long gone of wanting to do whatever it is, connecting, prospecting, doing the Facebook lives, doing the meetings, creating offers, developing yourself on a regular basis. It's a different ball game. It's an inner work more when you are an entrepreneur. I found anyway. Even as an employee, you can do inner work, right? Don't get me wrong. But what you've noticed through my story is that things can be attracted and come into your life very fast. Like this person that wants to do retreats, and then I've been thinking of retreats, and my coach actually told me and said, have you ever thought of retreats? Like crazy. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Like, be connected with it, whatever it is, and whatever you want to do, believe that you can. Just, go about it. Do one step at a time, baby steps. Instead of overwhelming yourself with trying to do everything at once and go to the end result already and be like, okay, I want to achieve this and this is a massive thing. And give yourself some grace, give yourself some time, marinate the ideas that you have, and take one step at a time. Even if it's just journaling and writing it down, what is it that you've got in mind to take it out of your system? So it's another action that you've taken. You've written it down. Now you've got a kinesthetic, the actual, physical kinesthetic that is involved into the making of your dream goal. whatever it is, dream life, your business goal, your relationship goals, your financial goals, your health goals. What you put in the mind, put it out, speak it out, meditate in it, and take actions. There's no right or wrong actions. In fact, the actions that you're taking that are not that are the wrong actions are not the right actions, you'll still have a learning in the process. You learn what feels right, what feels wrong, if it's good for you, if it's not. You cannot know if it's something, if it's working for you or not, if you don't try it. So yeah, we're on top of the half hour, so I'm going to leave it there. But have a think about it. Do you connect with yourself, your higher source, and your divine self enough and regularly? I don't think any of us connect with it enough ever. Even if I do meditate morning and at night, and I do personal development and gratitude journaling and all, even I think I don't connect with it enough. Do you connect with it at all? And can you increase that? I'll tell you one thing before I go. I've realized sometimes when I feel down and I've got a moment of pity party thing and it lasts for too long, because we all have them, right? Ups and downs are part of life. It's bound to come, it's bound to go. Now, just like pain, just like mental pain, physical pain, it's bound to come, it's bound to go. Okay. My mom went to hospital for schizophrenia many times, and every time she came out, right? It's bound to go, it's bound to go. I mean, that's a whole other story, but that is part of her making so far at the moment, anyway. And I realized that when I'm into this energy of pity party and not everything is right and nothing's working and da 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 da, and if it lasts too long and I'm kind of depressed, sort of thing, it's the time I need to connect with it even more. I need to multiply the connection with it. So I'll do more gratitude journaling. I'm looking here because my gratitude journal is here, as you can see, every single day. I do skip sometimes, but through the day I'm grateful. But most days, it's rare that I'm skipping a day of writing my gratitude. And when I feel in those phases, then I know it's time to do more gratitude, to elevate my meditation. Actually, at some point, I wasn't meditating at night anymore. I was doing it only in the morning because there's no way I can start a day without meditating. Clearly, there's no way. I'm not. You don't want to see me. I'm not well connected enough, right? So I was doing it in the morning, and I had a moment of a bit of depressed moment, whatever. And I was like, okay, I need to elevate my meditation practice. And I went back onto meditating at night. And I also know that for the past 2 years, I didn't do my meditation retreat of 10-day silence meditation retreat. I go to each and every single year because of the whole C word that happened, right? I'm not going to mention it. It's fine. It's not the topic of the video. And so I had to do more work on myself. And the energy, guess what? Shifted completely. Pretty much instantly. So that's it for me. And talking about connecting with it, today at 8 p.m., I'm entering my silent meditation retreat for 5 days. I usually go to a 10-day meditation retreat in the center and be there and not doing anything, I'm kind of doing a modified self silent meditation retreat from tonight at 8 p.m. because obviously I'm looking after this gorgeous puppy is sleeping at the moment. And so for 5 days, I will not be online. You won't see me. If you're on my email, list and you'll receive emails, automation is a beautiful thing. That's why I love this and I teach it, because you can be away and your business is still running. And so tonight at 8 p.m., I'm cutting everything. Airplane mode, laptop will actually be at the laptop repair, the laptop doctor, because it's kind of slow. It needs some meditation time as well, I think. And because I need to connect with myself in order for me to be able to serve you further and better. Essentially, this is also what I do it. I do it for myself, but I do it for myself because I know I'm more effective and more in tune at serving my audience better when I've gave myself some TLC or whatever, right? Some care. Because just like the analogy of the plane, the hostess will tell you if anything happened, put the mask on yourself first so that you can breathe, you can have the oxygen, being able to function a little bit more than the one that doesn't have the mask, and then you can go and put the mask on the children and the other people that need it. You can help and serve other people because you've served yourself first. That is the same in anything. You've got to care for yourself. It's just like all the mothers, there's a lot of moms. It's very common that moms are becoming a full-time mom, but they forget that they are a woman and they are a human being, and they have to look after themselves first to be able to look after other people. You've got to take that time, even if it's 5 minutes meditation in the morning and 5 at night. Take that time for yourself, that me time. Me time. We don't have time. We take time. Nobody has time. We all have 24 hours in a day. And if I see some people, like couples that have 8 kids, 8 children at the age of less than 5, being able to have several businesses and do the self-work, meditation, gratitude journaling, personal development and all this, nobody can give me the excuse. That has long been something I've tackled, and I've removed the bullshit of people's mind when they tell me I've got no time. I'm like, you don't have time. You've got to take the time for yourself. What are you worth? What do you think you are worth? Are you good enough? And I'll tell you, yes, you are. You are good enough. You are worthy. You are valued. You have a lot of value to provide. You might not even know it. Let that sink in. Meditate on it. Think about it. Anyway, so a little longer one. I could talk about this forever. I love that stuff. Connect with it. Tune into it. If you have any questions on this, on how you can go about it, let me know. Meditation, morning routines, how you can connect it with your business, your marketing. Obviously, marketing is my jam, right? And this is why I connect the holisticness as well, because mind, body, and soul has to be together. Even in business, you cannot be just hustling. I've been there. Sometimes I enter that phase again, and actually disconnecting from it to reconnect with yourself will make you go higher and actually achieve and succeed and create more success in your life. Believe me, every time I disconnect from this and the laptop and go into my self meditation retreat, or in my meditation retreat for silent meditation retreat for 10 days, or this one I'm going to do that, then I always come back with new highlights and insights. So give yourself some grace and some time, and take the time. All right, on that note, lots of love to you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, for staying on. If you're still live, give me some love. Give me give me some love. Tell me what you're thinking, what's gone into your mind, what is your biggest takeaway. Love connecting with you, love for you to be around always, and to interact as well, energetically wise, or with your words in the comment section. It doesn't matter, actually. It really doesn't matter. If you're here, you're here. And I feel you. I sense you. I connect with you. So thank you. Thank you. This Facebook Live is a wrap.